Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking about you and your business. Every week I bring in my friend Todd Randolph, and he's with an awesome company, USI.biz, helping make the difference in companies trying to make sense of the financial havoc, I think, created by government when it comes to the simple, what you should be a simple task of taking care of your employees' health needs. And sure, it's gotten more and more complicated. Todd, real quickly, tell us more about USI.biz, and then introduce your guest for us today.
Good morning, and thank you, Kevin. USI is we're a national firm that basically has taken a strategic approach to helping employers improve their benefit programs and bringing different resources to the table, and even more recently, bringing different levels of technology to our clients to help them control costs, to help them fit in different attributes of their benefit plan into their culture, and have their employees appreciate what's done for them. On the phone today, speaking of technology, on the phone today with Sage North America is Johnny Laurent. He is the VP and General Manager of Sage Employment Solutions for Sage North America. Welcome, Johnny.
Johnny, welcome. How do we spell your last name?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Your last name, how do we spell that?
It's Laurent.
And that's sage.com?
Yes.
Very good. Todd, your first question.
Johnny, Sage has been around for a number of years now, and what's helping you with the success and growth that you've seen over the years?
Yeah, well, you're right. Sage is a leading global provider of business management software with more than 6 million customers worldwide, and we've been around for about 30 years. There's two things that really help sustain our success. The first is focus on our customers, and the second is purposeful innovation. We've embedded that importance of customer experience into our culture, and it helps us make sure that customers drive everything we do. We don't want to just create software to be cool or trendy. We really want to make sure that it helps the businesses solve the issue or problem that they have.
Yeah, very interesting. And kind of give us a scope of the size of companies that you work with.
Our customers are basically small and mid-sized business owners. So it's really from the startup to that mid-size and the 500 employee size type of company.
Todd?
I can appreciate the customer experience. We try to do that every day for our clients. When you talk with your small business customers, what are you hearing, and what are their key concerns?
Sure. Many of them are struggling just with wrapping their arms around, what, let's say, healthcare, ACA, means to them. How do they stay compliant, and what does it mean to the employees? While a lot of them or a lot of people around the country are focused on the tangible cost of healthcare, I think the greater potential and issue here for our customers, it runs a little bit deeper than just the costs. For example, there was a study conducted by Aflac that said 75% of employees are looking to their employer for health insurance information. And they're expecting the employer to educate them. And in that same study, when employers were asked about it, only 13% of them said they were planning on educating their employees. That's a huge disconnect. And if you combine that with another study where participants were asked a series of healthcare questions like, what's a deductible or what is coinsurance, and given a base scenario, a really basic scenario about how do you determine how much you are going to spend on this event if it happens to you medically. Only 14% of the participants could answer the questions correctly. And I think that shows really one of the bigger impacts of ACA. Employers and employees have to be on the same page. And as an employer, I have to look at my employees and say, I know I have healthcare decisions to make for my business, but if I'm not watching out for my employees, they're going to leave me. my best talent's going to walk away because I'm not taking care of that thing that keeps them up at night.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And so, and I tell you, it sure kind of epitomizes, Todd, the problem that business owners have when you've got that lack of understanding among employees.
That's exactly right. I was going to chime in and say that's what's keeping us in business right now. It seems like that employers agreed. Employers have great concerns around this. They want to do the right things for their employees, and it's our job to help them find those solutions and help them navigate healthcare and healthcare reform. And really, healthcare today, and from a benefits perspective, really has to take a deeper grassroots approach and reach the employees and help them understand what's going on. And I understand why employees want to get that from their employer, because that's where their benefits are coming from. And so from taking a leadership position in the marketplace and what we do at USI, that's exactly what we help employers do, is educate their employees and get them to be engaged and understand that, hey, I have my benefits, this is how it's going to work, and this is why it's advantageous for me to stay at this particular employer.
Todd, I think I have to take a break. My understanding is your guest is going to be on with us in the next segment as well.
Yes, that is correct.
So we will continue with that. I'm Kevin Price with Todd Randolph. Great guest from Sage, Sage.com. We're going to continue the discussion about what they're doing to help small business owners out there and much, much more for you. Stay tuned to it right here on The Price of Business.